Have you ever wondered, are you chosen by Allah? It's a question that has likely crossed your mind. Today, we will dive into the intriguing subject of the signs of being chosen by Allah. We'll explore how these signs can show up in our daily lives, from the challenges we face to the love we express. It's a journey of discovery and understanding, opening our eyes to the subtle indications that may already be present. So buckle up as we explore this fascinating topic together. To truly grasp this, we first need to understand what it means to be chosen by Allah. Now, when we say chosen, it's important to clarify that this isn't about being superior or favored over others. It's not an elite status or a golden ticket to an easy life. No, being chosen by Allah is a call to responsibility and service. It's about being tasked with a purpose, a mission that surpasses our individual selves and contributes to a greater good. Think of it like being chosen for a team. It's not about being the best player, but about playing a crucial role in the team's success. It's about commitment, dedication, and selflessness. Let's illustrate this with a story from Islamic history. We all know the story of the Prophet Moses, peace be upon him, who was chosen by Allah to lead the children of Israel out of Egypt. Now, Moses wasn't chosen because he was superior, but because he had a task to fulfill, a responsibility to bear. He had to face immense challenges, confront a powerful Pharaoh, and lead a whole nation. It wasn't about privilege, it was about duty. Moses, peace be upon him, was an ordinary man. He was not born with extraordinary powers or abilities. But he was chosen by Allah for a monumental task. He was chosen not because he was perfect, but because he was willing, he was humble, and he was ready to serve. So, being chosen by Allah is not about superiority or privilege, but about humility and service. It's about being entrusted with a task, a mission, a responsibility. It's about being given a chance to contribute to something bigger than ourselves, to make a difference, to serve. That's what it means to be chosen by Allah. It's a call to action, a call to responsibility, a call to service. Now, with that understanding, let's delve into the signs. One significant sign you're chosen by Allah is the presence of challenges and tests in your life. Now, this may seem counterintuitive. After all, aren't blessings supposed to make life easier, not harder? But let's take a step back and look at it from a different perspective. You see, life is not meant to be a smooth journey. It is designed to be a series of ups and downs, of joys and sorrows, of victories and defeats. And it's through these trials and tribulations that we grow, evolve, and become stronger. Let's take the example of a seed. When a seed is planted, it is subjected to the harsh conditions of the soil. It's dark, it's cold, and it's lonely. But it's through these hardships that the seed breaks open and sprouts into a beautiful plant. It's the same with us. Our challenges and tests are like the soil. They may be tough, but they're necessary for our growth. There's a beautiful story of a man named Ahmed. Ahmed was a man of great faith and devotion, but life hadn't been easy for him. He lost his job, his health deteriorated, and he had to sell his house to pay his medical bills. But throughout all this, Ahmed never lost his faith. He understood that these were tests from Allah, and he embraced them with open arms. He believed that these trials were making him stronger in his faith, and indeed they did. Ahmed's story is a testament to the power of faith and resilience. So, when you face challenges in your life, don't be disheartened. Don't see them as punishments or setbacks. See them as signs that Allah has chosen you. He is testing you because He loves you, because He believes in you. He knows that you have the strength to overcome these challenges. In the words of the Holy Quran, Allah does not burden a soul beyond that it can bear. Surah Baqarah, verse 286. This means that whatever test you're going through, you have the capacity to handle it. You have the strength, the resilience, and the faith to overcome it. So remember, challenges aren't punishments, but signs of love and trust from Allah. Another sign you're chosen by Allah: inner peace. Let's take a moment to contemplate this. Amidst the chaos of life, the trials and tribulations, those who are chosen often harbor a deep, unwavering sense of peace and tranquility. This isn't about being untouched by life's hardships. No, it's about feeling a serene calm, a soothing tranquility in the eye of the storm. Imagine for a moment a ship at sea. The waves are tumultuous, the winds are howling, and yet the captain of this ship remains calm, unflustered. Why? Because he has faith in his vessel, in his ability to navigate the storm. Similarly, those chosen by Allah have faith, a faith so profound that it instills in them a sense of inner peace, irrespective of the external circumstances. Let's consider an anecdote. Meet Fatima, a woman of strong faith. Fatima faced adversity that most of us cannot even fathom. She lost her family in a tragic accident, she faced financial struggles, and yet she always seemed to carry a sense of calm around her, a tranquility that was almost infectious. When asked how she managed to stay so peaceful amidst such hardship, she simply smiled and said, "My faith in Allah gives me peace. He chose me and I trust in His plan." This inner peace isn't about denying or escaping reality, it's about acceptance. It's about trust. Trust in Allah's plan, trust in His wisdom. It's about understanding that life is a series of tests. And these tests are not punishments, but opportunities for growth, for spiritual development. And this peace, it's not a fleeting emotion, it's a constant state of being, a tranquility that permeates every aspect of life. It's a peace that doesn't waver in the face of adversity. It's a peace that doesn't falter when tested. It's a peace that doesn't compromise, that doesn't bend to the whims of the world. It's a peace that surpasses all understanding, a clear sign you're chosen. It's a peace that comes from a deep, unshakable faith in Allah, a faith that tells you you're chosen, you're loved, you're guided. And that, dear listeners, is a gift beyond measure. A big sign you're chosen by Allah is your love for others. This is a trait that resonates deeply within those who have been touched by divine favor. It's not about grand gestures or flamboyant displays of benevolence. No, it's about the subtle, everyday acts of kindness, compassion, and empathy that mark a person's character. Imagine, if you will, a man named Ahmed. Ahmed is not a wealthy man, nor is he particularly influential, but he possesses a quality that outshines any material asset, a heart that beats for others. Every day, after finishing his work, Ahmed takes time to visit his elderly neighbors, helping them with their groceries or simply lending an ear to their stories. He's there for them, not out of obligation, but out of genuine love and respect. And it's not just his neighbors that Ahmed cares for. He ensures that no one in his community sleeps hungry, sharing whatever he can spare from his modest earnings. He puts others before himself, not for recognition or reward, but simply because he feels a deep-seated love for humanity. This love, this compassion, this selflessness, these are the qualities that make Ahmed a beloved figure in his community. But this love for others isn't limited to people Ahmed knows. He extends his compassion to strangers, to animals, to the environment. His heart aches at the sight of suffering, and he does what he can to alleviate it. He's driven by a powerful empathy that compels him to act, to care, to love. Ahmed's story is not unique. There are countless others like him, individuals who've been chosen by Allah and who express this divine blessing through their love for others. They are the unsung heroes of our communities, the quiet champions of compassion and empathy. They don't seek fame or fortune. They seek to make the world a better place, one act of kindness at a time. Love for others, a beautiful sign of being chosen by Allah. Their actions, their selflessness, their compassion, these are the true signs of Allah's favor. And in their love for others, we see a reflection of Allah's love for all of His creation. So, are you chosen by Allah? As we wrap up this discussion, let's take a moment to revisit the main points we've covered. We've explored 3 potential signs that you might be chosen by Allah. The first sign is facing challenges and tests. These tests are not punishments, but rather opportunities for growth and spiritual development. They help us to strengthen our faith and bring us closer to Allah. The second sign we discussed is the feeling of inner peace. This is a unique sense of tranquility that comes from having a deep and unwavering faith in Allah. It's a serenity that transcends the ups and downs of our worldly lives. The third sign is love for others. This love is a reflection of the compassion and mercy that Allah has for all His creations. It's about caring for others, helping those in need and spreading kindness and goodness in the world. But remember, these signs are not definitive proof that you're chosen. They're indicators, hints that may suggest a special bond with Allah. It's important to reflect on your own life, your own experiences, and your own relationship with Allah. Whether you see these signs in your life or not, remember that Allah's love for you remains constant and unwavering. His love isn't contingent upon signs or indicators. It's unconditional and ever-present. Until next time, peace be upon you. Be sure to give a like to the video, and to get more Islamic videos regularly, subscribe to our Islamic channel and press the bell icon next to it.